Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode, this TGIF episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I just want to say happy Friday, TGIF, and I hope that you are having a wonderful week, and I hope that you are having a wonderful Friday. How is everyone this morning? Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning to you. Shatika. Shatika Woods Crocheting. Good morning. Blessings to you. It's good to see you this morning. And let me turn off my volume on my phone. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Yep. Okay. I turned off the volume on my phone. And so this morning it's a little later than normal. Good morning to you, Naomi. Aloha. It's good to see you. Good morning. And good morning, Alice. It's good to see you. Good morning. How is everyone this morning? Did you sleep well last night? I think I slept really well. I'm not sure. You're loving the hat. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. I have a rogue hair in my in my eye. Yes. Good morning, sunshines. That's right. Is the sun shining where you're at? It's not really shining where I'm at. It's just kind of overcast a little bit this morning, and yeah, it's just a little overcast this morning. So my little granddaughters are sending me little videos of themselves chatting to me, and it just really blessed me this morning. Oh my goodness, the one she ended it with, "I love you so much," and I was like, "But I love you so much." Do you ever get a message from somebody like that, and it's just the way they say it, and it's just so sweet and precious? And then my other granddaughter, she's younger, and she ended hers with boop 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 boop. So she had to make some noises, like she was pushing invisible buttons. Anyway, it just blessed me this morning, and so she's just so sweet, and they're both just so adorable, and they're waiting for me, I know, to send more video back, but I had to come live. So girls, if you're watching, hi, Grammy loves you. And so yeah, that just made my morning. Hey, what's in your cup this morning? I always want to know because I am nosy like that. Nosy. So I have hot coffee with a little bit of half and half, and it is good. Mm-mm-mm. So remember last week when I my terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, which really wasn't, but I started the morning off by breaking my coffee pot. Yeah. You're having big coffee, no grumpy. Oh. And Naomi says, coffee, but never enough. I hear you, sister. I hear you. And okay, Naomi says it's a little overcast here also. Yeah, yeah. I hear you. So I need to get some more coffee in my throat. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So Wednesday night, I made soup for dinner. I've been craving some vegetables, right? And so I wanted to make a tomato-based vegetable soup. So honestly, it was just like, excuse me, it was homemade, but it was the easiest soup. I took 2 cans of tomato sauce, put it in the pan, 1 can of diced tomatoes, put it in the pan. I had a big bag of frozen mixed vegetables, put that in there. Put some onion in there. I put an extra can of drained corn and an extra can of drained green beans. And then I put some water with some chicken stock, and I let that boil up. And it was the easiest. Oh, I put a little bit of potato in there too. It was the easiest. So it had all the vegetables. It was the easiest soup, really, because you're just, boiling it up. Good morning, Lydia. Good morning. And it was so good. So I let it, cook on the stove for an hour or so, just kind of simmery boil, lightly boil, but simmer mostly. And it was so good. And I didn't really have any meat to put in it. So I had some turkey kielbasa. I cut that up into little slices and put that in there just so that whoever wanted meat could have a little bit of meat in it. I didn't eat the meat. And oh my goodness, I have a frog in there. And it was so hot when I served it, and it was so good. I just ate it. I burned the roof of my mouth. And I burned the roof of my mouth, just the left half of it, the top. And the next day I didn't realize it. I knew it was hot. I was like, oh man, I bet I'm burning my mouth. And because I was trying to eat this really hot soup. And yeah. The next day, the left side of the roof of my mouth was like swollen a little bit from the burn. And I could definitely tell the difference between. And so anyway, I'm just now today starting to feel like my mouth is getting back to normal. It's still very tender. Like yesterday, my mouth was just so tender all day. So I paid the price for eating that hot soup. So note to self, if you ever have really hot soup that's been boiling on the stove for an hour or so, let it cool off a little bit before you try to eat it. I was like, oh, I can eat this. Nom, nom, nom. My mouth can handle it. And I paid the price for it. Yeah, I can feel now exactly where the burn started. Yesterday, my mouth was swollen, so I really couldn't tell where the burn started. And today I can feel with my tongue where the burn started. So yeah, let your food cool off before you eat it. Definitely. So this coffee is good today. Yesterday I had to be very careful with how I drank coffee. Aha. So, Lydia wants to know a very good question. And Alice said, it's a beautiful day in Toronto. Thankful as I have an outdoor wedding to go to this afternoon. That sounds really fun. It sounds really fun. The Friday wedding that I went to quite a few years ago, over 10 years ago, was an outdoor wedding. And then it was in the inner harbor of Baltimore. And it was just so pretty that day. It was so pretty. And then the reception was on the penthouse floor of the hotel. And wow, it was really nice. Excuse me, really, really nice. So, and Lydia wants to know, Alice, why aren't you on the panel with Barbara? And Alice, of course, says, shh, hush. And I know. Well, she was right there. Wow. Wowie. I cannot get rid of this. Oh, the wedding is at a greenhouse. That is nice. Um, I love it. I love it. So there's going to be lots of beautiful flowers, and oh, it's going to be beautiful. I hope that you have beautiful, gorgeous weather, and I know that it's going to be a beautiful wedding. Mm. So, What have you been up to since Wednesday? Um, Today is Friday, and I'm so glad it's Friday, Friday, Friday. The weeks go so fast for me right now. I don't know, it's like it's speeding by, speeding like a freight train, you know? It really is. So, next week is probably going to be a little different for me. Monday, I may not be coming live on Monday. It just really depends on, actually, let's just say right now, I'm not going to be able to make the live on Monday. I have an appointment, and I don't think that there's any way that I can work through that. So, yeah. So we'll not be able to do the live on Monday. Um, and that way I'm not leaving you hanging. So Monday is not going to be able to happen, and I'm really sorry about that. But I hope to be able to have a Wednesday live, and then also Friday, of course. So yeah, so that's what's happening next week. Um, a little bit different. Thank you, Alice. Thank you. Hit that like reminder. Alice says hit the button, the thumbs up button, and it just helps me. If I get a thumbs up, it just helps me. So remember the yarn that I found, and it was, let me try and not make a lot of noise. It was cotton yarn, and it was these balls of cotton yarn. And I had started using 4 strands, and I was making a heart, and it was kind of wonky. And I was like, nope, not going to do it. Well, I gave this to Mom. I gave the bag to Mom, and I was like, would you like to sort this for me? And so she did. And so I have 4 balls of cotton yarn. Yay. And yay. And so anyway, it's a full thing of the Hobby Lobby cotton yarn. I don't see any. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's one just like this, the Crafter's Choice. Pretty sure that's what it was. And so so anyway, I have 2.5 ounces of that yarn. It was in Valentine's colorway. And so I started making a new, let me pull this out a little bit. There we go. I started making a new dishcloth with it, and I'm so pleased with the color. Look at this color. This color is just beautiful. And this is the Suzette stitch. Isn't that pretty? I just love that. I love the way the variegated shows up with this stitch. I love the way it just makes a pattern that is just so pretty. So yeah, I'm almost where I need to be. What I usually do is I'll fold it in half and see if, can you see, it's not quite, so like I put the points up here, and if I can get it to go to the point, then I know I'm right where I need to be. Instead of counting rows, that's what I do. This side is a little bit better than this side, so I probably have about 2 more rows that I need to do. And so anyway, I'm just really, really pleased with finding that bag of yarn, because that gave me 4 balls of cotton yarn that I had forgotten about, and they're full balls of cotton yarn. So it's not like it's a partial or whatever. And good morning, Nikki. Good morning. It's good to see you. And good morning, Roseanne. Good morning. It's good to see you. And let's see. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning. It's good to see you. You were in the shower getting ready for work. Okay, well, I'm glad that you are getting ready for work and you're out of the shower. You can hang out with us for a little bit while you get ready. And Naomi. Catherine says, Naomi, you should come on with Barbara today. Yeah, if you want to. I can certainly send you the link. I certainly can. And isn't that pretty? That yarn makes such a pretty colorway. It just makes a really pretty design. I am just really loving it. Really loving it. Yeah. Yeah. And Naomi's just laughing. Yeah. Naomi's laughing. Hey, Naomi, I don't know what you're doing next Friday, but if you would like to come live with me next Friday, I'm pretty sure that everything will be fine. Maybe we need to save it for the next week because I'm not sure or now that I think about it, I'm not sure what next Friday is going to be. And I may have to go live from my phone. And if I do, then I can't do StreamYard. So, which means that I can't like bring other people in. So let's let's hold off on that. Maybe the following week. So if we'll get together and we'll chat, okay? And I'm still going to work on getting Alice back, but I think that it hasn't been long enough since the last one for her to forget how much she liked it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, are y'all going to watch the Olympics today? I am. Yay. Yay. But do you think maybe the following week, maybe we could go live together, maybe on a Wednesday? That would be fun. Um, yeah. Yeah. Um, Naomi just got back from watering her plants. She's been lingering. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. She wants me to put both thumbs up at the same time. You want to see something? Yay! Yay! What are you wanting to see? Hmm. Yeah. Are you measuring my thumbs? They're little. I'm not sure what you wanted. Oh, just hold them up for a bit? Oh my goodness. Okay. You're so silly. I'm not sure what you're doing and I'm a little bit suspicious. What is going on? Yes, well, now we know that I have two thumbs. That's right. I have two thumbs. Oh, there was something that happened in the background. Yes. Okay, so you can actually set your background so that a heart or a thumbs up will like float across the screen if you do the thumbs up. And I don't have it set for that. I think that's probably what you're saying, right? Yes. And everybody's just chuckling at you, Catherine. You're so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, that's probably what you're talking about because okay, Catherine says yes. That's what she was wanting to know was whether I was set up for that, and she wanted to see if she could um, make the um, make the thumbs up go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, I have the light on in my room, but there's no light coming from the window. So it looks kind of overcast in here, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. So, yeah. So I'm really pleased with that cotton yarn. And then I want to show you something. Mm-mm-mm. Something else that I made. Um, Really little. But I just wanted to check it out. And so, yeah. I just wanted to check it out. And yes. Okay. Since I started making all of these different things um, for my first ever craft show, I have turned into a bag lady again. Oh my goodness, a bag lady. Oh, isn't that pretty, Naomi? I know, it's so pretty, so pretty. So, yeah, so that pattern that I did is a Suzette stitch. And so this one is the Suzette stitch also. And this is a solid. So this is my very first um, one that I am putting in the stash to be a sale. I'm going to make them all the same. I'm going to use the Suzette stitch and I'm going to make them all the same. I did just a half double crochet border around it just to give it a border. But this is the pattern that I'm going to use for my sellable items for the dishcloths that I'm going to sell. And so that way there will be some uniformity. Because otherwise I feel like I'm gonna get crazy, and they might not be the same size, and I may not blah blah blah. And I just want them all to be the same. So this way, this is a very easy stitch. The Suzette stitch is super easy, super easy. And so I really enjoy making this. Um, the sides stay straight. I don't have to worry about, keeping the sides straight. Some patterns I get, if I don't pay really close attention, I can start drifting off or drifting in. But this one is just super easy to keep the sides straight, keep everything uniform, and it's just a nice stitch. It has a little bit of a nub to it so that it feels like it would, really wash dishes well. And as you can see, I just really like the pattern that it makes on the cloth. So yeah, this one is really pretty because you can see the stitches. The other one was really pretty because not only did certain stitches stand out, but you could see the pattern on it. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I don't know if I showed that to you yet or not. Now this thing right here was a test. Okay, so I have some Burnett baby blanket yarn, and I have a blue. And so I just tried this and I want to show you. So this is a little gummy bear. And so I'm going to attach a keychain to it and I'm going to sell it as a gummy bear keychain. Not exactly sure, it's cute. It's cute. And everybody I've shown it to in person, I said, do you know what this is? And they're like, yeah, it's a gummy bear. So that's a good sign, right? I mean, when people can recognize what it is, that's a good sign. So yeah, I'm gonna turn it into a keychain, and probably will make a couple more of these just to have them on hand. I think I want to try this same pattern with a 4-weight yarn and see what happens with that. Maybe with a 4-weight yarn that's kind of like this color. See, I really wish that this showed up on screen like it is for me. This is screaming orange. It's like neon orange, and it's not showing up neon on your end. So I wish it did, but it's not. But take my word for it, it is neon orange. So it would make a really cute little gummy. And so with this being blanket yarn, I think the other gummy bears with 4-weight yarn might be about this big. So I'm going to try it and see. I obviously have a whole lot more colors in the 4-weight yarn than I do with I got distracted by the comments than I do with this blanket yarn. This was just a leftover blanket yarn from, yeah, this was from almost 7 years ago. Yeah, this was probably from 7 years ago because my oldest granddaughter wasn't born yet, and it was during a hurricane. And I sat and this was one of the things that I did. I crocheted this. Not this, but I crocheted with this yarn to make a blanket. Um, so yeah, there's that. So that's how old this yarn is. I haven't bought blanket yarn since. Um, Number one, because I kept having to go back and get more and more and more and more. Instead of using like 3 skeins for a blanket, I had to use like 83 or something like that. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I had a little bit left over. And actually, what happened was I didn't finish the blanket because I was like, I'm not buying any more of this yarn. This yarn is expensive. This is ridiculous. So, anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to try this with some regular yarn, regular 4-weight um, yarn, and see what I can come up with. I think that it will be really cute. You never know, right? You never know. So thank you, Naomi. I think he's really cute too. I think he's really cute, and somebody will like him as a gummy bear keychain. Maybe depending on how big the smaller ones are, I may put like 3 on a keychain or put 2 on a keychain or something like that. I don't know, or 1. It just depends on how much work it is and how big they actually turn out to be, right? And I have a feeling that if they are that small, I probably won't even need to stuff it with a regular 4-weight yarn, because this one I barely had to stuff it. I just put a little bit in the head and a little bit in the body, just so that it wouldn't collapse, right? But it didn't take a lot of stuffing at all. So, hello, how are ya? A little gummy bear, and super cute. Thank you. I think it was Trudy who shared that pattern with me. And thank you. It was a free pattern. And so, yeah, that was fun. Um, let's see. I think that that's about all that I really got started. Um, oh, okay. There's a there's a hook. Okay. I was wondering where this hook went. Was wondering where this hook went. This is my 4.0 millimeter G hook, and I was wondering about that. So, I get excited when I go through projects and I find hooks. That is the best thing ever. Um, so I think what I'm going to do, I know that the Secret Yarnery, Krista from the Secret Yarnery, she has a bowl on her desk that, or like a short vase, right? That she keeps all of her extra hooks in. And so as I come across extra ones, I think I'm going to start putting them in a bowl, but I have to find the perfect one. I think I know where the perfect one is. But I would have to see if my mom's not using it, because it was the perfect bowl in her world. There's a white, really sturdy, really hefty short vase. It's like almost like milk glass, but white. And so I know that it's an antique. Um, but I think that I could put my hooks in, especially if I use the rubber part as the bottom, so it wouldn't, damage the bowl at all. But I could keep my extra hooks in there. I think that that would make me very, very, very happy. And then I would go back to only having one um, case for my hooks that I'm actually using right then. And But that way I would have some hooks on my table so that if I wanted to try out a pattern, I could grab it, try it out, you know, rip it out, frog it, whatever, and then put it back. I think that that is great. Now, Alice has been making stress balls. She's hooked on them. She says, I just ordered more insert bubbles. So have you seen these? Because I'm seeing them everywhere. These stress balls. So it's like a little rubber ball, and you crochet around it, and then but you leave a hole, and when you squeeze it, it's like a little bubble comes out. You can it can be just come out anywhere. Like you can make it an animal that's like sticking out its belly or its tongue, or I don't know, coming off the top of its head, whatever. and and they're basically crochet stress balls, and they're really cute. They're very popular right now. I'm seeing people use these in so many ways. Now, I did see a warning from someone, because those Orbeez that you can like put in water and then they get really big. Those apparently can be very dangerous. So I don't even know why they're still around, because children can really get hurt on those Orbeez. Um, they're a swallowing and a breathing obstruction kind of problem. I mean, problem. So I think it's wise for us to just stay away from those Orbeez balls. Um, I don't know. When they first came out, it was the thing. You pour some in the bathtub, you fill it, halfway full or all the way full, and then you put water in them, and then the Orbeez absorb the water, and then it's like they go everywhere, right? And it was fun. But children started really, they get choked on them. They would swallow them. It just really started causing problems. So let's stay away from those. Um, but Alice is getting these, she's ordering them, and they're special stress balls because they're a ball, but then they have a bubble on them. So when you squeeze, then that bubble part is what pops out. And they're so cute. They're so cute. So I don't know. It just seems like within the crochet community, they are very popular right now. And it's something that everybody is like really getting into right now. So anyway, yeah. So yes, I do have a Christmas stocking. This Christmas stocking was a pattern by Yarn Geek. And she actually sat there and crocheted it. She did a pattern, she crocheted it live and told how to do it step by step. The easiest crochet Christmas stocking I've ever made. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. This was from last year, so you would have to do a little search and see if you can find it, but definitely would recommend it. Yes, those stress balls do feel good on your hands. And I have been doing my stretches, and it is helping me. It is helping. Like just doing the act of stretching my fingers as wide as I can feel that it is helping to stretch out those ligaments and helping to, exercise my hands. So that is definitely, definitely helping. Oh, and milking a goat, that's like using little stress balls, isn't it? So I can't wait to try that out. But right now, I'm glad that I don't have them, because I'm still acclimating to this life, still trying to get my health under control, and yeah, so one day at a time. Good morning, Lori. Good morning. I'm just doing hand exercises, and then also doing this little shake, shake, shake. holding my hands down and just shaking it out, just gently, very gently, and that helps as well. Alice says, I use a plastic toolbox with sections. I have hooks, scissors, tape measures, etc. That is really nice, especially if you keep it on your workstation, that is really, really good. CCL, you saw me milking that goat. I can't wait until I can milk a goat. Yeah. I don't know why I wasn't in love with goats when you were in love with goats, Lori. Why wasn't I? They're adorable. I could have come to your house and practiced milking goats. I don't know. It's like I'm always like a decade behind you. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, well, Milky was cute too. I saw you milky a goat. How are you, Lori? It's been a while since I've chatted with you. Yes. Other side of the county. I know. Our paths just didn't cross. That was what was happening. Yeah. Age thing, I don't know, because we were only 3 years apart. But yeah. You may have grown up faster than I did. But yeah, we were over busy. And yeah. But I could have really had fun with you and your baby goats and your chickens and all of that. Could have had fun. Mm-hmm. Mm. Now you have cats and you're even farther away. And I do love cats and I would be right there, like loving on your kitties. I know. I know. Yes. You always thought I was the baby cousin. I know. I know. I guess I was. I was 3 years younger than you, but I was the baby cousin. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Did you see my gummy bear that I made? I'm gonna turn it into a keychain. I don't know if you saw that or not, but so Lori, we call her CCL for Crazy Cousin Lori. Lori used to come live on my channel with me, and we used to go do yarn adventures together. I had so much fun with this girl. Let me tell you, oh, thanks, Lori. Whenever we would get together and go, I mean, okay, so this is one of my favorite memories of Lori and I, and this was just like in the last few years. I'm talking about my yarny memory of Lori, okay? And so we were in Hobby Lobby and we're like looking at yarn and doing all the things and everything. And a song comes on and she goes, dance break. And she goes, dance break. And she starts dancing right in the middle of the aisle. And I'm like, okay. And I got her on camera doing that. It was so fun. She's a hoot, let me tell you. She's a hoot and always fun, always makes me laugh. We laughed so hard. Oh, Lori, remember when you tried to teach me how to spin yarn? And so she had this little spindle thing, right? And you're supposed to spin yarn. You're supposed to, I don't know how you do that. Anyway, you're supposed to hold it between your knees and like spin the yarn or something. I don't know how you're doing that. But anyway, that was the funniest thing I've ever tried. Yeah, my knees just did not want to hold on to that thing. Oh my goodness, I know. Mostly we laughed. That's right. Mostly we did. And so I hope that, you know what, if you are new to my channel and you never saw my crazy cousin Lori, if you go back a couple years, you will see some of the things that we did together. She is so smart. She's a fiber artist. Before she became a kitten enthusiast and a cat breeder of Maine Coon cats, and let me tell you, they are award-winning, prize-winning Maine Coon, purebred Maine Coon cats. She raises the most beautiful, perfectly symmetrical, I mean, exactly what the cat show judges are looking for in a cat. she raises them, and they are um, they are just gorgeous. They are just gorgeous. And the way she interacts with them from a young age, they are laid back, they are funny, they are playful, they are quirky, they are lovable, they are just beautiful. So not only are they beautiful and perfectly bred to meet the perfect breed standards, but they are also just amazing. So anyway, just a little plug for my crazy cousin Lori McCombie, and it is I'm always so proud of her. So there's a little plug for my crazy cousin Lori because I love her so much. So anyway, um, let's talk yarn. So yesterday was last night. I started doing this. This one. I started making this dishcloth, and I forgot just how much I love making dishcloths. I mean, I know I went dishcloth crazy that one summer, but this was so fun. I love the way this yarn feels in my hand. I love the way this cotton feels. It's not that rough, tough cotton that comes on a cone. You know what I'm talking about. Which, by the way, once you wash that up, that gets really soft too. Thank you, Lori. I found the balls of cotton, and I had previously taken 4 balls of this cotton, and I was trying to make a heart. And this was a couple years ago, and it was in a bag. It was in a box somewhere. I found the bag in the box. And so I frogged it, and Mom rolled these into balls. So I have 4 whole balls of this yarn, and I'm so excited because I can make 4 of these for my sale. So in October, Lori, I don't know if you know, but in October, I'm going to do my very first craft vendor sale. And so I'm really super excited. So this is one of them. I'm almost done with this, and then I'll do a half double crochet border on that to keep it even with this one so that they all look the same. I'm going to have my dishcloths. They're going to be different colors, but I'm going to have them looking the same. And so I'm so excited. So I've been making all kinds of things. Lori, look at this. This is a little a gummy baby that I haven't finished this leg on yet. But anyway, it is going to be in Pigeon Forge October 19th. And Lori, if there's any way that you can come down, I would love it if you would come down. And guess what? My granddaughter, bye, Alice. Have safe travels. Oh, you got a nail appointment okay, Alice is going to a wedding this afternoon, and it's an outdoor wedding. She's going to go get her nails done. So have fun. So Nicole has her own business. It is called Kid Crayon Creations. And she takes, I don't know if you've seen online or not, but where she has her business where she makes, she melts down crayons, and she turns them into letters like the alphabet. She turns them into shapes. And then she also makes canvas, canvas artwork, I guess we'll call it artwork, because it's not really painting. She melts the crayons. And so anyway, she is going to be in the booth right next to me. I have 2 booths, so 2 spaces. So she's going to be in the space right next to me doing her crayon creations. And so anyway, it's October 19th. So I'm really excited about that. I know you probably have so many cat shows around that time, and you probably have some births happening and all that. You are a busy woman, and I just hope I get to see you. I hope I get to see you in person one of these years. One of these years. So I'm excited. Next week, my sweet sister-in-law Tanya is coming to Tennessee, and in August, we have the Great Tennessee Yarn Tour. And so I'm really excited about that. Going to be going to all of these different local yarn shops. The first one is going to be an alpaca farm, local yarn shop, and she shears the alpaca fur, and she actually sends it off for processing, and then she gets the wool back, and then she dyes it and spins it and makes her wool. So how exciting is that? So that's one of our stops. And so hey, oh, there's a cat show in Pigeon Forge that you may go to. Yay! If there is, I want to come hang out with you. Hi, JJ. Good to see you. Where is JJ? Did I miss you, JJ? Oh my goodness. Where, oh, where? Hey, JJ. Oh, there you are. There you are. Hi, JJ. And you may need a room. um, yes, yes. Hey, listen. You got a room. You got a room with me. Oh, let's see. Good morning, Ginny. Good morning. Oh, it's hot and stormy, rainy in Florida. Oh, Ginny, I'm so glad to see you. Okay, good. Good. Good, JJ. I was like really worried. I started going up in the comments thinking I had missed you, but welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. And Ginny, I'm so glad you're here. So yes, Lori is my crazy cousin Lori, and I'm telling you what, if she comes for a cat show, I am going to follow her and I am going to film. And we are going to enjoy looking at and playing with her little kittens. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, yes, definitely. Definitely you come. Um Let me know. So there's going to be a cat show in October. I am going. Hey, Wendy, good morning. Good morning. I'm so glad that you're here. It's good to see you. I love it when new people pop on and they say good morning to me. And let's see. Cat show in Pigeon Forge. When is that cat show? When is it? Do you know what month it is? I'm going to have to like Google this. So is it going to be at the LeConte Center? Um, Lori is saying good morning. Oh, Wendy, we missed you too. We did. We missed you too. Let's see. Cat show, Pigeon Forge. Oh, it wanted to do car. It said car. There are tons of car shows in Pigeon Forge, let me tell you. Pigeon Forge Cat Show. Hmm. Is it the VCC TICA show, Pigeon Forge? I don't know. Southeast Regional. See, they want to do, oh, there is a Smoky Mountain Cat House in Pigeon Forge, a destination for cat lovers everywhere. For 40 years in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, now a destination for cat lovers. That is funny. Oh, Volunteer Cat Club. Oh, it was canceled. Oh, show calendar. Well, anyway, we are going to keep our ears and eyes peeled. Lori doesn't remember when it is. Oh, there was a cat show in 2017 in October. So it's the Chica Cat Show. Okay, well, we will keep our eyes peeled and see if we can have Crazy Cousin Lori come visit us and spend the week and go to the cat show, and we can maybe have fun and visit, and maybe, just maybe, we can have Lori make something with us crochet wise. I know you're still crocheting, but I know it's not as often as it used to be. However, I know that you have not given up that passion because it's in you. It's in your fingers. It's like magic, and we just have to like make that happen every now and then, right? Yes, definitely. So I am now on a mission to find when that cat show is coming. Um, oh my goodness, I can't wait. Also, I have been looking for fiber and crochet and yarn convention type things. Um, there was one, and it was, well, it was a little north of here. I can't remember exactly where it was, but that one was really disappointing because everything was so expensive. All the classes were over $100 just to go to a class. And, I just really want to be able to rub shoulders with other yarny people. Um, I I tend to scare the local shops that, they own the local yarn shops and whatever, because I get so excited when I see one and they're like, who is this weirdo? You know? So I'm going to try and make sure that I stay not overly exuberant in my shops, but just be normal. Do you think I can be normal? I don't know. Yeah, I'm wondering too. Okay, most are at shows. Okay. Okay. Um anyway, now I know that if I get there with my crazy cousin Lori and my sweet sister-in-law Tanya, I know I'm probably not going to be normal. So maybe they can be normal, or they'll just look at all three of us and go, "Oh, the three of you are just crazy." And I know what is normal, Naomi, right? Never dull yourself down for others. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. You're so sweet. I think sometimes oh, prices are high at most shows. Oh, dial yourself down. Thank you, Wendy. That's so sweet. I know most of the shows are so expensive that you can't afford to go to one. I was so disappointed. I was like, who are these people who can afford to go to these shows? Um, I don't know. I don't know, because the average crocheter, um, we don't buy a lot of really expensive yarn. I know, knitters, they tend to buy really expensive yarn. Um, I don't know how, but they do. And but yeah, I usually get so excited when I see a local yarn shop that you know, I like have them looking at me like, oh gosh, here comes a weirdo. When I tell them how much I love yarn, and here they are, they have a yarn shop and they're not in love with yarn either. I mean, they act like they've never seen anybody just like love yarn so much. Anyway, um, oh, the idea is if they want it, they'll buy it. Yeah, yeah. And they don't care, do they? Especially, I think if it's, um, if it's a high-end yarn, alpaca yarn. I mean, I would never go up to them and say, "Oh, yeah, your yarn is pretty. I love your color, but I don't really like working with alpaca because I don't like those little hairs. Those little hairs make me feel like I'm shedding and like I need to pick them all out, right?" And oh, knitting uses less yarn, so it's more affordable. So that's how they get away with it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But did you know, and I know you do, that crochet cannot be duplicated by a machine and knitting can? So there's that. There's that, right? our hands are the only thing that can make the proper crochet stitches. There is no machine out there that can duplicate the crochet stitch. So we got it going. We got it going. We are not, that's right, Lori, we are special. We are special. We cannot be duplicated. We cannot be replaced by a machine. We have all the magic in our hands, in our little hands that we have to stretch because, you know, all this crocheting just kind of gets to you sometimes, right? Gets to the muscles, I mean. We are special, Naomi. That's right. Oh, Wendy says, I want to be bi-stitchual. Oh, it's overrated, Wendy. It's overrated. No, you go ahead and do it if you want. Go right ahead. I can honestly say that there was that I have tried knitting at different times in my life. One time I was in, when I learned to knit initially, I was in my senior year in high school, and my psychology teacher, Mrs. Pruce, taught me how to knit, and she taught me how to I was making a baby sweater. And boy, I was really getting good at it. I was really getting good at it. And then I graduated and I didn't finish it. And honestly, it's still in my hope chest. I got to get that out one day and show it to you because I still have it. I could not make myself, frog that yarn, frog that. I was so proud of what I had made, even though I never finished it. Oh, and you want to learn how to spin too, Wendy. Oh, good, good. Catherine, you have a great day at work. Have a great day at work. It's all good, Wendy. Yes. In the end, you want to learn. Okay, so yes, you'll love spinning. Be sure you do it. Lori says you are going to love spinning. Make sure that you do it. And yeah, you're going to love it. Apparently, you're going to love it. So do it, she says. Do it, do it, do it. Oh my goodness. So, yep. Oh, okay. You're getting a drop spindle for now, but you want a wheel. That was what Lori tried to teach me how to use, a drop spindle. That was fun. I was not successful. I was not successful. I need to learn you think I need to learn on a spinning wheel? I know. I don't know why you think I can't do the drop spindle. Oh, I know. I know. I do need to learn on a spinning wheel. I would love to learn on a spinning wheel. Gosh, that would be fun. I would put the spinning wheel right in my living room. Yep. Yep. That sounds so much fun. Hmm. Oh, that's where the idea came from? Oh my goodness, yes. You remember that? Oh my goodness. It was kind of embarrassing for me, but I am not built for a drop spindle because I have bodacious thighs and I can't really bring my knees together to hold on to that drop spindle. So make sure that you don't have the bodacious thigh issue because you won't be able to bring your knees together to hold that spindle. I know, we did get so tickled. I know, I know. Yeah. I mean, what can you do? You know? What are we going to do? Put wood blocks between my knees? Oh my goodness. I do want to learn on a spinning wheel though. I just think that that would be so cool. Oh my gosh. I would love that so much. And who doesn't need a spinning wheel in their house? I do. but not for right now. No, for right now, no. So anyway, gang, I really loved hanging out with you, Lori. Oh, you don't have to use your knees. Oh, okay, that's funny. Well, I mean, apparently we got so tickled that we didn't come up with another plan last time. So anyway, oh my goodness. Oh, I was wondering what that was, and it's just yarn. Just yarn. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And remember, I'm not going to be live on Monday. So we're not going to be doing that. But I'm hoping that Wednesday and Friday will turn into oh, you're going to watch the replay. Okay, Wendy. I hope that you have a wonderful day, Wendy. And I'm so glad that you got to come live, even if it was right at the very end. And for all of you who are watching the replay, I just want to say thank you for watching. And those of you who've been able to hop in and visit and hang out with me, thanks for doing that. You just make my day when you do that. And Lori, it was really good to catch up with you. We're going to have to chat soon. And have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Naomi. Have a great weekend and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you sometime next week. Bye, y'all.